Right, welcome to round 4 of OHS Season 64. This is a 3-0 game between myself and IHA. Waiting to get started here shortly. Bear with me while I go ahead and get the link to this posted everywhere that I'm supposed to. So hang on while I do that. Looks like we are live. That is good. That is certainly what we wanted. Copy link. Come on. Only sort of weird thing about this setup is that I can't like get the link until actually after I start the stream when I do it through OBS, and so because of that I can't like pre-post it anywhere. Anyhow, whatever, that's fine. It doesn't matter too much. Pop this into Discord. That was a weird link. I don't know why it did it that way. Whatever. Stream and watch. I think I did that right. It looks right. The link looks kind of weird though. I don't know why the link came out so funky this time. Anywho, whatever. Doesn't matter. It's up. Sweet. Yeah, so for the composite video I'll put out after this later, I've already sort of talked through the thoughts on the armies in the draft for this. But if you're watching the stream as a standalone, let's go back to the other tab actually while we hang out and wait. So this is round 4. Map is Apocalypse Now. IHA had choice of who picks first, and chose to pick first, which I think was correct. And I then chose to ban my Vark army. This one right here. My Vark army is basically just better than both of IHA's Vark armies. I have the strongest pieces of the Varks all in one build, whereas IHA split the two up to balance them against each other. So my Vark sort of naturally ended up being better, and I still think my Vark army is stronger than the Death Chasers. Yeah, whoops, my bad. It's okay. And so I went ahead and banned that because I thought that the matchup between this Vark build with the Grey Spears, Dark Claws, and Manalvi and my Death Chasers build was closer than my Death Chasers into my Grey Spears build would have been. And then after I did that ban, IHA chose the Death Chasers, which meant that I went ahead and chose the Grey Spears. This is kind of yeah, anyhow, I have a few more thoughts on like why I banned the Swift, why I didn't choose the Swift Fangs army, but I'm going to let those stay for the final video because that one's actually going to be relevant for the playoffs. So that one I won't be giving out just now. Yeah, anywho, yep, this is round 4. This game doesn't actually matter for playoffs. We're both in the playoffs already, but you know, whatever. It's Heroscape. It's a Saturday morning and it's Heroscape. That's a good thing. I just moved the map for some reason. And once again, I have no chat because I don't know what I'm doing as a streamer. Let me find my chat. No, it's not that. Yeah, thank you. Very helpful. Ah, chat. That looks like a chat. Okay, I have found the chat. Yay. I gotta figure out how to dock this thing to where it stays on the right side. Would be a lot better. Hey Jack, how's it going? Good morning. Probably morning. I don't know what time zone you're in, but it's probably morning. Certainly morning here. Yep, and in terms of army placement, I chose to place first, and I put my army on the yellow side here. Actually, let me use the pen. Epic pen, come on. I'm going to draw a few things out here while I'm waiting for posterity. So, a couple things. What I liked about this side was that I think that... Oops, that's not what I'm supposed to be doing. Come on. Why is it not drawing? The pen is not drawing like it's supposed to. Why not? Oh, come on. Technology is supposed to be my friend. Why is it not? Well, it's completely failing, so that's unfortunate. Yeah, it's quite unfortunate. All right, let me see if there's another way to do this. Not really, not without giving it away to my opponent. Okay, well, I'm gonna have to describe it instead because apparently I can't highlight it with the pen for some reason. So basically, I think that this game, Valda matters more than Sola Astra does. Valda 7-move Death Chasers can close pretty scarily. And Varks have a really cool move with Valda where you bond, and the bonding squad that can't get full attacks out takes Valda, and then all the rest that are going to attack get to use Valda for that turn, which is pretty sick. So I wanted to approach Valda. I wanted to care about the Valda side of the map, and I thought that the approach from the yellow side was slightly better because you can develop up onto the 3-hex heights. It's not was it concrete or cement? Concrete. The 3-hex concrete you can develop up to, and from there you sort of control the Valda side, and you can also move over towards the middle. So I thought that height spot to develop up sort of more naturally out of the yellow start zone was better. And I can get 2 Gray Spears up onto that level 3 on the first tracking move, which is what I set up my start zone then to be able to do. So that was the thought process with why I chose to place first on this one. See, Jack. East Coast. Nice. I feel like I knew that at some point and probably should have remembered. Missing the Mars tournament, so getting to watch some Escape is the next best thing. Yeah, well, my condolences on missing Mars. I've actually never been to Mars. I got to get down there at some point in time. It sounds like a blast, but it's a little bit too far for me as a day trip type deal. So, unfortunately, maybe I'll be in the area someday and it'll work out though. I can hope. It'd be cool to get down there. But yeah, glad to have a stream up. People can watch. We're supposed to be starting very shortly. Game was supposed to start at 11:30. I started the stream a bit early just because I was sort of here and ready and at my computer and had nothing else to do. Let me hop into voice chat because I assume we're going to be getting an IHA soon, since the army is being placed at current. Cheers to ScapeCon. Actually, let me get my little standing thing. Get a little taller. Cool. Howdy.
Hello.
How's it going?
Not too bad.
Nice. Just FYI, I am streaming, so we are on the stream. If that's cool with you.
We're live for the world.
Indeed. On behalf of the world, hello back.
Let's see.
Here's the order markers. Usually with Rygarn, you don't want to put all your order markers on one thing. That being said, I'm never using Lahire in round 1 in 1,000 years, so there's no point in that. I'm never using Rygarn in round 1 in 1,000 years. And there's just no reason to have it on Dark Claws instead of Gray Spears. I mean, you could make an argument that I should have the 3 on Dark Claws and flip it back, but the problem is I could see a world where I have my Gray Spears all out of Rygarn range by the time that happens. And so I think I want to avoid that. I think Rygarn just doesn't matter for round 1, basically, at all here. And going into round 2 is when Rygarn's going to start mattering, because Rygarn's going to let us make a little bit more aggressive and risky order marker placements on whichever Gray Spears. If there's only 2 left, say, going into round 2, we can make a much more aggressive placement there as long as we have 1 Dark Claw within Rygarn range to start the turn, where we could then back up into, Dark Claws bonding with Manalvi in that spot. Hopefully we have more than 2 Gray Spears alive. We'll see. I think that if we lose initiative, I'm going to play this super, super slow, where I try not to engage until the end of round 1, going for the switch. If I win initiative, I think I have to just like charge out there aggressively because I'm going to get caught in order marker 3 otherwise. I do always enjoy playing a game where the outcome does not affect much.
Yeah, and this is a better kind of meaningless outcome game than when you're just.
Indeed, you got the high morale to go along with the less consequentialness. It's a good combo.
It's basically yeah, it's just training for.
Mostly.
And I'm pretty sure we're going to be at 9 or 10 in Top Gun, so I think we're close to 5 anyways.
I think it's 9.
Yeah.
Yeah. If I can read. Always possible I can't read. I've got to always allow for that. I have definitely read incorrectly before, but I think it's 9.
3 overs to 1 game, which I think it was going to depend on. Did.
Yeah, but doing it, yeah, Raigai lost that one, so.
Yeah.
Yep. 9. I was going to look that up, but no need. I am curious how, I don't know. I thought this was a close matchup when I was looking at it in theory, but I don't know that 1 game sample is going to mean much for that because I think it's more likely to end in a blowout than a close game, even if the matchup is close in theory.
I mean, small Vark pods are very swingy, I feel.
Oh yeah, for sure. You just got to be willing to lean into that though when the army wants to go for it. Hope.
Sonlin yet.
I actually kind of feel like, as much as I like Dagmar in general in map pools, I kind of think Dagmar shouldn't have been in this map pool like at all. I think it makes losing. I just think it's too strong with the short formats, and the types of armies that we've gotten here. Thanks, Jack. Yeah, I got it recently. I got it a few weeks ago. It like mostly works. When it works the whole time, but it likes to not start sometimes. So it's a little bit finicky in that regard, but once it gets going, it's mostly fine. It's over there. Over there.
You don't get your extra die if you fly, but you ring.
For Sonlin?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it has to be hitting it because it's the drag. I think it's like the dragon doing the attacking or something. Yeah, on the first stack. Yeah.
All right.
Yep. Yeah. Yeah, it's like the dragon lands and attacks, and then Sonlin also attacks afterwards, or something like that.
Sonlin. Every pronunciation that somebody has for.
Oh. Opposed to Sonlin or something. They never gave us pronunciation guides. Not really.
There's none. Well, for like 15 years, I played in a closed meta, basically like my brother's. So.
Nice.
I didn't know. There's a lot of pronunciations that I had something totally different on.
I've had the chat give me a hard time a couple times about some of my pronunciations that are apparently less than correct. So it's always a good one.
Charos is the most egregious one to me. I always was just Charos.
I also was Charos, and then that was not what I found with other groups. So I don't know. Who knows?
Used to say.
Cool.
I thought I submitted my order markers, but I think they went away.
Alrighty. Good luck. Have fun. Oh, I'm stupid. That initiative roll doesn't count. God damn it. I just burned my good luck on that irrelevant roll. Yeah, that makes me feel a little silly. Here I am celebrating an irrelevant roll. Oh, whoops. I have liked seeing Death Chasers play with just like 2x of them. It's nerve wracking. Once like 2 of them are die, you're like, oh god, oh god, what do I do now?
We'll go with it. I do like Bring 2 for like, there's a lot of armies that are interesting to play, but there's no reason to bring them in Bring 1.
Yeah, for sure. For sure. Okay, we lose both initiatives. That's good. We are very happy with having lost these initiatives. Was your game the one where the world realized that he had 6 move instead of 5? Or was that someone else?
I realize that. I think most people already.
And I just remember that. I remember that moment.
In a painful sort of way.
Those are the easiest lessons to remember, though.
Yeah. We'll go up there, and then
That's going to limit a little bit. I'm not going to put a Grey Spear in that one spot that I wanted to up on the max 3 height now because he's going to be able to get engaged actually by a Death Chaser or Adelburn. So we got to be a little bit careful. Depending on if the Death Chasers come in aggressively here, I'll attack them. If they don't come in aggressively, I'm going to move as far forward as I can without being able to be attacked myself. Probably Manalvi, and then Dark Claw. Manalvi, and then actually, there's an argument to doing Dark Claws instead. Think about that. I think in general this round I want to do 1 move on Manalvi and 2 moves on Dark Claws though. With the 3 almost certainly on Dark Claws because we'll probably have some dead Grey Spears by then. So yeah, we'll see though. The 1 and the 2 probably should be split between Manalvi and Dark Claws in terms of the bonding turn.
all right.
Cool. And the shock of all shocks, my order marker is on Grey Spears. Marku, okay, yeah, Marku's not real. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Definitely going there. Man, Velda's scary. Velda makes this a lot harder to do than I want to do. Because now I'm not even sure I want to go up to max height. I'm not even sure I want to go up to height at all here. Like, Velda's just so freaking scary. The good news is Adelburn can't use Velda. Adelburn could take Velda and then move 3 Death Chasers with it, which is a little bit of a problem. Or more likely, 1 Death Chaser takes it. That being said, if 1 Death Chaser takes it... So I can't get attacks in here no matter what I do. I'm just not going to move within range. I just got to not move within range on this turn, so we'll be super slow. Right, I think the play is to bond. Do any of mine?
No.
Okay. I mean, Sonlin probably can't fit under there, but he can fly over it.
Well, it's only height 7, actually.
Oh, is he? Okay, he might be able to then.
Actually, just
I'd say like
the other day, I didn't check.
his front definitely can. It's the back I'm less certain about.
Yeah, it might depend on the particular space he's in.
Because, like, for example, I would imagine he could fit here without any issues at all. Like, that would seem trivial with that manner.
Yeah.
So, there's probably a way you could orient him. Anyways. Yeah. So I'm going to bond with Manalvi here and move Manalvi up to where he could get engaged if if they take Valda and come in. I'm okay with Death Chasers coming in and taking attacks from Manalvi where I can then kill them on the following turn. So we're going to do that. 1, 2, 3. The important thing about this spot for Manalvi is Adelburn can't get to him no matter what, which is the biggest thing to avoid. Death Chasers can come in, but then we kill them, and I'm fine with that. Alright, gonna bomb with Manalvi and go there. Let me think about where I want to get these Dark Claws to. That spot would be safe. Man, your threat range is pretty good right now. It's certainly obviously tracking, but I don't think I'm going to be going very far. Let's see. Yeah, those are out of range. Those are out of range. Pretty boring turn, honestly.
The spirit option they gave in my armies cracked me up. It's like, assuming you kill the Varks first, you can put charging assault on Marshall or my other army. You can put jokes on Agent Carr if you so desire.
Yeah, I had to check the wording of Manalvi's Spirit actually because I was hoping it could go on Rygarn for the end game, but no, it cannot.
Yeah, that would be nice.
That would be a lot stronger. But yeah, the heroes are cool. I think like there's been a lot of like sort of fairly random heroes get tacked onto builds for this format, which is kind of neat.
Yeah, it's fun to tick you off.
I'm just gonna do that. All right, the super boring turn.
All right.
So we kept everything out of range of Death Chasers. Death Chasers can't engage us.
That's kind of interesting. Sort of an underwhelming treasure glyph.
Yeah. There's been a few games I've seen where Searing Intensity could have been like busted.
Mm-hmm. On somebody decent.
Heroic Ruin's a solid. It's hard to complain about that one as an option. Like, huge. That's a good one. Yeah, that would be one of the best ones to get that on.
Yeah. By my math, it's about twice as good as anyone else.
Indeed.
He moved on this guy if he wants to. Oh, but I guess he's not attacking. Okay.
Yeah, again, only real strategy goal here is we're just going to try and engage at the end of round 1, because if we can kill, like, if we can get shots on turn, our next order marker will take them, like if they're fairly safe, but we're not going to risk losing more than 1 Grey Spear next turn no matter what. The goal is to, if we can kill, like, 3 Death Chasers on order marker 3, we just make IHA's order markers in round 2 awful, because if we get the initiative switch and kill all the Death Chasers and a lot of order markers are on them, like, the game's just over. So, that's the condition we're playing for. That one does take Sola Astrid, which is interesting. If he stays there on his order marker 3, which I suspect he will, we'll be able to get height on him with a Grey Spear. So it'll be a 4v3 probably on order marker 3, trying to get him off the glyph. He takes both glyphs. It's interesting. I'm guessing one Death Chaser is going to come in then and attack Manabi. I think I'm pretty happy with that. We may have this battle happen turn early. I'll have to get him off of the glyph, otherwise Adalburn can come in. It's a 4v3. I mean, it could miss. If the attack on the glyph misses, that's just pretty bad for me.
Okay, we'll call that good.
Cool.
I meant to grab Velda on Watermark 1, not a mistake.
Ah. I probably would not have put Manabi there if you had been on it.
Yeah.
I did not want to be Adalburn range on Order Marker 2 with him.
No.
The question is, do I attack now or not? That's the fun question.
Nothing to crush is a bit of a bummer. But...
Yeah, I kind of enjoyed that when I put these together. It was like, oh, this isn't my army. My army's so similar to this though. Like, he could crush Guilty in my army, which was it. Which, like, I thought that was kind of. Well, no, he can't crush Guilty, right? Oh, no,
it's only squads are common heroes. I didn't actually realize it was common heroes.
I didn't either when I built it. I thought he could crush Guilty, and then I got corrected by my chat again in an earlier round where they were like, no, he cannot crush Guilty. It's like, oh, that's sad. I feel like he should be able to, though. Guilty looks very crushable.
Well, Guilty and Rail.
Yeah. Well, like, this big bear should definitely be able to just crush him. What do I do?
You can crush a Zute, surely you can crush that.
That seems like a very reasonable logical extension to me. Okay, 1, 2, 3.
Last game, Raga and I both forgot to put Manaubis on anybody, which was worse for him. But it was not ultimately super material.
Man, this is a scary turn because he's got the glyph no matter what. He could retake the glyph though. So the only purpose of killing the guy on the glyph right now is to prevent Adalburn from coming in. I mean, don't get me wrong, I don't love Adalburn coming in here. Like, that's a scary thing. Am I okay with it though? Because to kill the guy on the glyph, I have to make my Grey Spears like super vulnerable, where he could retake the glyph. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, and then get hide on my Greys. I just can't let that happen. I think we're going to have Manabi take a hit, potentially from Adalburn, if Bernie wants to come in. Which actually I think would be correct. I think that, well, yeah, some thoughts on the Death Chasers build I should talk about later. Because someone might play it in the playoffs. But, yeah, I think Adalburn should probably come in on this next turn. So I want to set up to make sure I can hit both glyphs from height on my Order Marker 3 then. Be able to take advantage of this potential switch. All right, gonna bomb with Dark Claws. Not sure exactly where I'm gonna put them though. Let's see. Maybe I bomb with Manabi. Hell, I don't know.
I know what kind of game this is. I just don't know who's the cat and who's the mouse.
Well, neither of our armies can survive more than 1 or 2 turns of like sustained offense. So yeah.
Dagmar would have been cool.
I'm wishing it was on the map right now. Of course, if I'd won initiative, I would have been petrified as hell of Dagmar, so. I could put a Dark Claw there. Could put a Dark Claw there. I could put a Dark Claw there. I could bring up a little bit more aggressively too. I just don't want to let that happen though. There's no point in doing that. All right, I'm gonna bomb with Dark Claws and just move them a little bit. That one, that one.
That's 6 mana.
Yeah, but they're gonna pretend like they have 2 move. They're little chickens. I think we just
2 move is an underutilized design space, in my opinion.
You know, sure. Yeah, it is probably underused. I don't know by how much, but it probably is underused. All right, and then I gotta pivot these Gray Spirits a little bit too. So let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, we're gonna send one to. Let's see, is that the safe spot? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
It's not from Narak.
Yeah, Narak can do things, but I can live with Narak. Narak, I can in fact live with. Narak's gonna be able to engage anyone that he wants to, anyways. He's got 10 move from the height of the map.
Oh, what do you do?
I'm gonna do that. Little small pivots.
These little glyphs are tantalizing me. All right, so what could I do if I really wanted to go crazy? I could go. I could get burning on Manavi. That's about it. It's crazy at all.
Sounds pretty crazy to me.
But yeah, a different way. We can just do that.
So how my next turn goes is pretty much entirely up to how aggressive IHA is here. I'm gonna take as many attacks as I can, hoping for the switch, and we'll see how it goes. I think
Spear shooting through this.
from which spot?
Like these kind of ones.
Oh, from down there. Gotcha. Okay, let me throw a line and see what it looks like.
Specifically, so that tracer is like the ones with the fucking swords.
So I would say that you can probably block it all if you put them on the south end of that spot. It's possible though that the south end of that spot would give me line of sight from one of the Varks that has like the head. Yeah, because their heads, the ones whose head lean forward a little bit more,
Right.
might be able to see them from around that far side, though. But I would say certainly at the bottom end of that spot, I don't think I have line of sight through that triangle in any way.
Sure.
But again, yeah, maybe around it. I can't get to that height spot in one turn, anyways. But just like theoretical, yeah, theoretical shit.
Yeah. Okay.
They definitely can see around, like those couples. The ones with their heads out can see around obstacles pretty well. This relatively for the straight line stuff. So if we see the Death Chasers, if he doesn't come in at all here, I'm going to bond with the Dark Claws again and get them up onto the plateau, and then come in with Gray Spears. That's the word I was looking for. And just, hope for the switch. If we get the switch, we probably win. Interesting. That's going to let me bash Narak in. I guess he's probably more okay with that than me attacking Death Chasers. For defense, but I should have. We'll see. Heroic. Speaking of the Heroic Ruin, it shall appear.
Okay. Interesting. We'll go up here, head him away. I think we gotta go back here.
So for next round's order markers, it's probably going to be 1-2 on Gray Spears with the 3 on Dark Claws, because we can Rygarn it back over. That way you can either Rygarn the 2 to Dark Claws or the 3 to Gray Spears.
You can see him here.
Narak, you mean?
Yeah.
Maybe not. Let's see. Certainly some of the other sculpts, that one's going to be the tougher. Well, he might be able to see the hand, though. Yeah, you've probably got it. You can back Narak up a little bit there, too. Like, if he tilts that way a little bit, then, like, that's super clear, I would say. So, yeah. I think you're good there.
We'll just go with that then. Let's run up 1, 2, 3.
Alrighty. Well, it's time for the battle to commence.
All right.
Bomb with Dark Claws. I see. That one's going to go there. I know that. I'm not certain as to where the other ones are going to go yet. Go up there and get up to max height with them. Those heights are all super vulnerable, so that's bad. Probably want to head this direction. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Be a little bit more cautious with them. Yeah. All right. So I'm going to sort of advance the Dark Claws up that direction. And time for some... Oh, you took him off. Never mind, you took him off, Soul Astrid. I didn't even notice that. I was still in the glyph. Little coward running away. All right. Changes my plans a little bit. Let's see. Still want to shoot that one, though. And then probably just hit Narak pretty heavily. Only thing I've been sad about with Varks since the AOA stuff came out is I wish that they could track individually. Like the bears can run individually.
Yeah, actually, when I played them the other day, I was like, wait, they don't work like.
No, they do not.
Is there somebody else with tracking? Is that Nolan Power?
I can find out. Let me search it and see.
Oh,
Brave
Brave
Arrow.
Arrow.
Catch Hunters have jungle tracking, which is a little bit. But yeah, Brave Arrow is just the only one with the same power.
Yeah.
Thinking about just entirely ignoring Sola Astrid now because the guy who's down there, he can take the glyph. I want to be able to like get him if he takes the glyph, but otherwise make him take 2 moves to join the fray up in the north, I think. So to do that, we want to develop everything back up towards that sort of direction. Probably just take our 2 shots at Narak. Do that for sure. And then where does this last guy go to? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Probably not that. That's a little bit too vulnerable. I think that's too vulnerable as well. Okay, so where can I put him that he gets like max upside if I win initiative and little downside if I lose initiative? I mean, I'd love to be able to get him up to like max height, but that's probably not going to happen. The thing is, so like Adelburn could come in and kill 1 guy. Probably there. I think the play is to go there. From there, he can't get attacked like at all, and he can get up to the max 2 3 height spots potentially, which are both pretty sick. Or to refill the other spot where the other one's at to attack down on the glyph. So we're gonna go with that. I think he can't get 1 more. I would go 1 more forward if he could, but I don't think he can make it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not gonna be able to get the attack in. Okay. All right, gonna go with that. 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't think that guy's gonna be able to see, but I'll throw a line on just in case. Yeah, I'd say no. Okay, cool. So these two just have attacks at Narak, 3v4s.
Okay.
And then down at Glyph Boy.
Yep. That is 44.
That could have gone better.
All right. I think the second round will be bloodier than the first.
I was hoping to make that turn a little bloody, but it did not pan out that way.
Okay.
Initiative gods, we pray to thee. Please grant us that magical D20 that we request in the humblest of humble manners. I have made my sacrifices.
One to save.
Having Rygarn does make my order markers a tad bit easier here, I have to say. I appreciate that.
Yeah, I think I put it in these places. It's the next. Big.
My sacrifices were not accepted, initiative gods. My apologies. I will do better next time. I know it's my fault. The sacrifices weren't good enough. Yeah, it's gonna hurt. This is like this is about the worst possible combo thus far. Oof. Oof.
Don't squander. These chasers are like paper.
Yeah, it's bad. It's pretty bad. Only upside is we may get opportunities to get like some double attacks off with Dark Claws here, like depending on what dies or it doesn't die, but like there's no couching the fact that that was bad. We can just get shredded here. I mean, us not getting the kill on the glyph plus losing initiative is a pretty terrible combo. If we'd at least gotten the guy on the glyph, then it forces him to retake the glyph if he wants to get 3 dudes moving fast. But now he can get all 4 attacks in this turn with the glyph, which is just brutal. That's what it is. I like playing for that initiative. I think when we lose initiative in round 1, we have to play for this world, and then just hope that one of those 2 things goes differently, which it didn't this time. Alas.
Okay, well,
Broadly speaking, if we just lose 1 Death Chase, we're probably going to lose more than 1 Death Chase. If we lose more than 1 Death Chase, you're bonding with Dark Claws to get the max attacks in. If we just lose 1, though, if I have a double attack potential, I'll use a Dark Claw to do it. Otherwise, I'm going to send Manalvi in to start tying things up. Like, the preference, if the attacks are the same, I'd rather send in Manalvi, just because we'd like him to be a blocker to force them to deal with him before they deal with all of these squatties. But we may need the offensive output of Dark Claws coming in instead. So it's like what I would like to have happen and like what probably will happen. Oh no, I just turned off the camera. It read my stupid handwriting.
bond with Nara. Go here.
There we go. Tracking's back. I forgot that hand signal tells it to stop tracking me for some reason. Oh, sorry, I didn't even see that roll. Sorry, I didn't even see the roll. Got it.
There it is.
Yep. He's dead.
Okay. This guy's going in here.
Yeah. Yeah, unfortunate. Unfortunate. On the other hand, that Dark Claw who's up on height can just shred stuff now if he doesn't die. He can't get all of the dark. He can't get all of them here. That's the important thing. He can't get all of them. That Dark Claw up on height could shred things. See.
I guess one of these guys comes in here.
Yeah, I would expect so. Like, for sure.
And then
Could be a bloody fight. I need one of these Death Chaser attacks to not go through. If one of the 3 Death Chaser attacks doesn't go through, it's not awful. If all 3 go through, it's pretty... Well, no, he can't get all 3. Well, yeah, he can... what's he gonna... Yes, I think he should bring that last Death Chaser up to get height as well. Even though it lets me shred with Dark Claws, maybe not. But like attacking Manalvi is terrible. You don't want to get tied up into Manalvi with a figure without disengage. So... See.
Yeah, I think I just go there.
I like that. I'm happier to have that. I'm happier to see that happen. Yeah, I like the fact that you set it to Manalvi.
Okay.
I can just run away now.
Definitely. We'll go on this. All right, and then we'll go on. Probably have to go this. Kill the one gray. Yeah, gotta go for it.
I was certainly hoping you wouldn't. Okay. Wouldn't go for it. I wanted you to hack a dark. Yeah, I wanted you to hack a gray spear. I think that was just clearly correct. That guy was going to shred. That guy was going to do like absurd. That guy was ready to dice. And the weird thing here is, do I move the order marker?
Yeah.
Like I might. Like I might. I wasn't expecting to do that, but like I might. Let me think about it. Well, because if I move it to Dark Claws, I can invert the order. But I still can't get out of the way, though, is the problem. Like, let me see here.
If you get the 3v4.
Right. But if I don't...
Yeah.
So I only get one attack. I only get one attack off. Yeah, because then the Grey Spears they're stuck. Yeah, no, it's not worth it. It's not worth it. It was a cool thought, though. But it's not worth it. So I probably move Manalvi then. The Dark Claws are the attack from Manalvi. Yeah, I think I move Manalvi instead. So Manalvi's just going to pivot up one spot to here, and we'll start by attacking the Death Chaser.
Oh, don't say start.
I'm feeling optimistic. Okay, I should have felt less optimistic.
No.
That's okay. He's stuck. He's super stuck. Okay, he's going there. He's the only one that can get there, and he can get there without an LEA, so that's happening. This guy is probably going nowhere. Where does his buddy back here go?
It's so nice for these days.
Yeah. No, it's Rhygarn's freaking awesome. Rhygarn is a fantastic figure. He's stuck. One of the coolest things I've seen like in Vici's in the last couple of years is like Rhygarn just becoming like really good. Like Rhygarn builds people like getting like more max value out of it, and it's just like, yeah, this is pretty sick.
Do you feel like the next evolution is like Rhygarn builds without Rhygarn? Like
people have been trying it. But it's not. It's the problem is it's not just being good enough. It's about the. It's like Brute Gretz especially. It's not just. It's about the fact that you can switch. It's not about. It's I mean like yes, if you time your order markers perfectly, it's better. But it's like it's the fact that they can never come in. Yeah. Well, because like also like it just the threat is just different. It's just a different threat of counterattacking. What do I do with this last guy? I'm stalling because I know where I want to put him, but then you can just murder him, like brutally.
I know where you want to put him too, and I know how I'd murder him.
Yeah, I would expect so. The 6v3 would do it. I have a feeling. The question is it worth it? Because like it gives me the best shot to kill 3. If I kill 3, so can this one get to me? Yeah, the fact that he can get to me is a problem. I think I can't go there because that one can reach me. Okay. Probably want to not be able to get caught then. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You can't catch me there. Adalburn could catch me though. Am I okay with that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Well, I can't get to there because I'm already engaged. That might be the best option, actually, just pivot around that. Well, then you can attack him then, too. Yeah, I don't like that. You can go 1, 2, 3. There's not actually any great spots for this last one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You can get there. If I don't get the glyphs, you can get there. I have to get both kills to get the glyph. So he's going to attack up at him, that's for sure. And it's just like, where does he do it from? Back up to there. It's the safest spot on the frickin' map, just about. Narek could come through. I'm okay with that, if that happens. Okay, we're going to do that. I'm going to back this Gray Spear up to here. And we'll start with him attacking up at that Death Chaser 3v4. Damn. Okay. No attack on the glyph then. Both gonna have the same defense. He's gonna have 4. Do I just target Dark Gray Spears here? Yeah, I got to. Okay. Attacking down at that one. Well, actually, yeah, that's the better attack anyways. Well, he did attempt it. And then up. Okay. He's not enough. I needed 3 there. I needed 3 there. Only good thing is Adalburn can't get in yet. That's a lie. Adalburn can't get in. I didn't check that.
I hate to say it, but we're sticking with Narek here.
Adalburn could have got around to the top end and got height on the Dark Gray Spear. I think he should have done that. Yeah, definitely that. I'm very happy to see Narek get stuck with.
Oh, but then
I'm still in a terrible spot in this game, but I think that helps me. I'm much happy to not see Adalburn come in. Adalburn coming in and just like massacring that Gray Spear. I mean, I couldn't have done anything to prevent it though. There was no way I could have blocked it, but still.
I'm going to be coming in.
That's frustrating.
I'm going to go for...
Oh, buddy. Not like that.
All right.
Not like that.
All right, and then we'll go... Here we go. Maybe I grab Astrid now. Do you get Valdo when you're coming off of it?
No, you don't. You can use it last. You can come off it last and use it for the other 2, but the guy who's coming off of it does not get the +2.
I mean, do I just think to get 4 attacks? Yeah. Go for the spirit again.
Well, okay then. Well, okay then.
There you go.
I mean, it gives me a shot. I'll take it.
It's better to use Astrid on the even attack or the height attack, or the.
I don't know off the top of my head. What do I do now? That Dark Claw is pretty stuck. Again. But I have all my Grey Spears still somehow.
Yeah, that's pretty annoying.
So the guy on Sola Astrid can't get to us in one move, which means we don't have to worry about him at all here. Like, at all. At all, at all. It depends on if I'm going to go for Death Chasers, which I think I should be. Then I can go for... If we're going to go for Death Chasers, we bond with Manalvi. Manalvi attacks that one Death Chaser and then tries to hit Narak if possible. And then we try to take out the Death Chaser up on height and then the one on the glyph. That's like a reasonable play. Although it's going to be hard to get the shot on the glyph with that last dude. Is there any merit just switching the order here again? Not especially, because if I don't kill Narak, it doesn't help me. Manavi's attack is the same as the Dark Claw here anyways. No, and we need to keep the switch alive in case he kills that Dark Claw. Because he knows where the 3... Well, yeah, we can't... If we switch now, it's too easy for him to attack the Dark Claw to burn the Order Marker 3, so I can't switch here. Which means I think we just have to bond with Manalvi. Killing Narak would be nice, but yeah, we just have to bond with Manalvi here, I think. Importantly, if we do clear out that guy... He does use Narak. Yeah, I don't think there's any merit to anything else. All right, I'm going to bomb with Manalvi. Hit the Death Chaser. I'm going to be optimistic again. We're going to hit the Death Chaser first.
Okay. Yeah, it's 3.
My optimism is I'm too much of an optimist. Okay, let's see. He's stuck.
But every time you say you get the kill, so that's something at least. Might as well keep.
That's true. That's true. Although those attacks are pretty high. Then again, your attack 5 should have been a pretty high percentage one too. So I can't get up to there then, which is a little bit unfortunate.
There's 3 of these guys, and one of them's over there being a lug.
Taking out Death Chasers here is how we get back in this game. Problem is, in order to hit the guy on the glyph, 1, 2, 3. The guy on the glyph's not in Narak's aura, so it's gonna be a 3v3. Man, it's good. If it goes through, it's so good. Question is, where do we shoot it from? 1, 2, 3, 4. We have to be there. There's only one spot we can shoot him from. Well, that's not true. I guess we could come in further, but that's worse. But these spots just make it so good for him to go up there. But not if I get the guy in the glyph. If I get the guy in the glyph, then Adelburn can't come into anyone but this low ground. Which I'm thrilled to have Adelburn come into. 3v3s go through. Good clip the time. Do I bank everything in the 3v3? If I don't, he's going to get the attacks anyways. Yeah, I think I do. I think we got to take the risk. Right, so that means we go to there. Okay, I'm going to move that one to there, and we'll go with this.
Yep.
This guy's going to attack up into the Death Chaser first, 3v4. Even into the Death Chaser, 3v3. The glyph. 3v3. Oh. Well, I gave you some payback in the worst possible way. Damn.
This isn't that meaningful. Okay, I guess it is now just time for me to use all 8 of my move.
Yeah, I know. I needed that. I had to get him. I had to get the glyph.
It's like I didn't want to have to rely on the glyph because yeah, you get him there. That's pretty bad, but those Narak turns are just so good when you get time to pull up.
Yep. You can do it in theory, buddy. You tried. You tried. I respect that. You tried so hard.
All right. Then are we getting off? I guess we're in the thick of things now. Just go there. All right.
Yep. You couldn't have tried. Your buddy tried harder, and he didn't even have as many dice. Oh, you're not gonna. I know it's one's not gonna happen. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Okay. Well, we're obviously gonna leave it where it's at this point, and bomb with Manalvi. Manalvi is gonna pivot to. You want 1, 2. Is that right? He can get to there, but then he could. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I can't get to. I can't undo it anyways. I'd have to kill him. Yeah, it can't be done. That's fine. All right, Manalvi will come to here and attack the Death Chaser first.
I guess I could technically do
One day, Manalvi, one day. It's tempting. The LEA is tempting, but I think it's wrong. All right. We're going to attack Narak first. We get an attack of 5 because you're on a shadow space. Of course. And then we get an attack of 5 on the Death Chaser.
I don't think I do that, actually. I missed that half of the ability. All right.
Well, apparently it's okay. He missed it too. So it goes both ways with them. All right.
That's round.
Oh, my order markers are gross now.
You have the bomb that is Rygarn.
Hang on, whatever. I just submitted. I don't know what I just hit, but I'm having troubles on my screen. My chat box is doing dumb things. God damn it, chat box. So this happens sometimes, or like I'm not dragging it, but like it got into some drag mode, and every time I can't move the mouse without the thing coming off of it. All right, I fixed it. Damn, I hate that part of this. Happens every now and then. Okay, well we definitely put our 1 on Darklaw. Because if we win initiative, it's freaking incredible. He hops up and just mashes them both. I think 2 probably goes on Manalvi, and we hope Manalvi survives. Like, we just have to win initiative to have a shot here in this game. If we win initiative, we do have a shot. We can't take out the last Death Chaser, which is unfortunate, but we can mash these heroes. I actually think 3 might be on Rygarn. What does Lahire do? If he wounds a figure, he must attack 1 additional time. 5. I think I have to have 1 order marker on every figure, so the question is, do I put the 3 on Rygarn or the 3 on... I think if everything goes according to plan, Well, everything goes according to plan. I'll have flexibility on my 3. He's going to have come in, and I think it's actually better to have it on. I mean, the higher is the better attack. And you just have +2 move if he dies, so. All right, we're going to go with that. It's okay. Now you get to guess where I put them, because there's 1 on everything. Okay, all right. Initiative gives us a shot. What are you? Yeah, you're all chasers, because that stupid chaser is still alive. Yeah, that's tempting. Now that's tempting. I'm thinking about shipping my Nalvi away to go kill that chaser. Problem is, I can't get to him in time. I can't get to him in time. So then, oh, the Dark Claw's going to get to hit. Problem is, if I scoot forward, I don't really want to scoot forward here, because, like, I'd rather hit Adelburn, but I'd also rather let that Dark Claw come up to that spot. Yeah, that was part of why I figured. I felt like I had to have 1 on everything because of that. I can have 2 on something if I want it, but beyond that, yeah. I don't know. All right, I'm gonna bomb with Manal. I'm gonna leave it where it is. Certainly, I'm gonna leave Manalvi where he is and attack Senor Narak.
Okay.
He's got to work on that. All right. Dark Claw ascends to his throne. All right, so the attack on Narak is going to be a 6v4, because height plus shadow plus shadow. And then Adelburn is a 4v3. Okay. Wound. Gee, I wonder what Adelburn's going to do now.
Yeah.
The good news is if the Dark Claw somehow survives here, I can ship the order marker to him and then bash Adelburn's face in. It's not bad.
Get the claw. Yeah, you're just gonna
This is an attack of 7. That's so gross.
Once your chaser will stay up.
Oh, I really needed him to survive there. The switch over to the Dark Claw would have been would have gotten me back in this sucker. But let's see. Well, I don't see much merit to anything other than just attacking you. I don't think. Yeah, I mean, is there any merit to pivoting to the center point? Like, not really. No. All right, time to. We've been saving our frenzies for this moment.
What is it, 64?
Yeah. We have been saving our frenzies for this moment. No, we haven't. Okay.
Okay. Are you the one I want to hit? I guess I can. Yeah. I want to go here. Step up this side, yeah. And now I'm going to 11.
So good. It's so God, that's so good.
my dice. What are they? No, they're actually not. Well, your defense have been pitiful.
Yeah.
That's the main thing.
And that's buoyed by that 2 out of 3 that didn't block. Yeah, it's not. Those are not going to be doing it for me. Anyhow, he obviously goes on Marshall. So how does that work? Marshall now has 7 move. Okay. Well, the order marker's there, and we got to leave it there and hope we can do a bunch of wounds. I can't get all the way up, but that's okay. We'll get to there and hope we do the wounds. Hey, that's a good start. No, Adelburn, you dang nabbit. All right. That's how this has gone.
All right, we went Adelburn, but
it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
Whatever.
5. Thank you very much. We can't die. We can't die.
May never die.
He's definitely going to die.
That's round, right?
Yeah.
Like, I guess we're just. Oh, don't do me right here.
Well, he didn't do it the time before. We'll see if he can do it this time. He could. No, that's not a reckless swing. That's like a wet noodle swing.
All right, back at you. 7. Yeah, you'll fight.
I can't die again. Hey! All right, I'm going to switch this order marker over to Lahire.
Yep. No, I still can't die. That's good.
That is always nice.
On guard. This case is just stink, but.
Oh my! You missed. Oh, how did you miss? How did you miss? Well, I wish I could. I wish I had had more faith in Lahire. Silly me. All right, we're gonna go here and shoot up at Adelburn. Okay. Well, his offense has gone downhill, but his defense is still pretty good.
Yeah, this is 7. It was over last time. Let's go 7 for.
How did Lahire survive this round? That's bonkers.
Like, what am I doing here? All right, you've lied your last hire here, sir.
Yes, I have. I'll be switching this over to Rygarn then. Gotta check on how someone's range. 6 move and 6 range. Okay. Damn, he's got a long ass range. He's gonna hit me. Yeah. I have to get that Death Chaser though. All right, I'm gonna go here and shoot the Death Chaser.
Okay. Great. I was cautious.
Yeah.
There's
not much reason. There's not much reason for you not to be cautious here, though, because like you're just so far up.
Oh, this is the one that we were right here on the list.
Okay, yeah, go ahead and check it.
Oh, this is pretty tight, actually. Oh, no, we're good.
50% Swarm Raylan in round 1, huh? I do not have a Raylan, so I will not be contributing to your statistic.
Right now I have a different Raylan, so I won't be contributing either, but
it's spicy.
We'll see. Okay.
What did you just upload?
Okay.
Oh, nice. Hey, he fits perfectly. Easy.
Yeah. That's great.
Alrighty.
Oh, 5B3.
I don't know what do. I roll the d20 first? No, if he receives wounds. Okay. Yeah.
Oh.
All right, I'll take 1 wound there. Oh, damn. I need 5 move. I need 5 move right now so bad. Where's 5 move when I need it? That first jump could have got me there, but nah. Damn.
Just flip a little. Plateau.
Huh. Did I go for the glyph instead? You get height. You probably kill me if I don't get it.
What do you hope for?
Any of them? Well, not searing intensity, and either the other two. I guess disengage isn't that helpful. It's just the 1 attack. No, it's not worth it. The problem with going up now, though, the problem with going up now, if I go up now, you can prevent me from ever being able to block that spot off. But, I mean, I may just have to. I mean, like, try to kill you across 3 attacks. All right, I don't see a better plan. That wasn't part of the better plan. Oh, that part was, though. So we did 50-50. It's about the number of wounds I was hoping for.
All right, come up here. You're gonna. I can't see jump away on this first.
I'm definitely hoping I do jump away.
It's like blue, which means this is an attack.
It's hard to roll a d20 above a 16.
Yeah.
Oh, he just needs a 15. Easy. I feel obligated to remind you that you get to attack me again here.
Great point. Thank you.
Yes.
I was anticipating you jumping away and hiding.
I was hoping to do that, but it did not happen. There's the 3. There we go. See, okay, he's D20. Dog shit, but his defense.
There you go.
Excellent.
Good is rewarded.
Well, I'm certainly not going anywhere now. Attack you.
Now we roll dice until somebody dies.
Hey, but now my order markers got easier. So there's that.
When did mine get complicated? I had 3 left, 3 left.
I mean, it's more complicated. It can't be less complicated. I have 1 figure.
But with its higher upside, solid better.
Yeah, so only gets to hit twice. I mean,
Yeah.
oh no. Oh no. Not like that. That's a lot of
So
summons.
flying is, I guess, not working.
We need it. Now is the moment, Rygarn. Now is not the moment, Rygarn. Good game. GG's.
It's one on the second initiative, and then a few.
Yeah. Round two and it was the biggest roll in the game for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And actually, probably I wanted round 1 in it as well.
I don't know. I was happy losing round 1 initiative. I felt like if either I killed the guy on Valda or I won round 2 initiative, I was pretty happy.
Yeah.
In either outcome.
I survived at the end of round 1 on it, right?
Yeah, you did. Because if I got the guy on Valda, even if you win round 1 initiative, you have to burn a Death Chaser to go back and take it, so you don't get 3 attacks. Like no matter what you do, you don't get all 4 attacks. Whereas when the Valda guy survives and I lose initiative, then you get to hit me with all 4 attacks. Yeah. And they're so tied that I don't get to attack the Valda guy easily after the fact too. Like it just like once they all get that tied up, it just compounds pretty quickly in there. Yeah. I got like Lahire gave me a shot there at the end though. Like Adalburn could not kill him.
Yeah,
and then,
we both could have just popped through.
it's possible.
No. He jumps.
Well, let's do it again in finals. Hopefully, I would not complain about that. Yeah. We can just skip the drafting process. Just go right to whoever picks first gets to choose one of these 2 builds. You're like,
I think you have to pick your cards, right?
A lot of the time, but not always. I have banned them.
Or well, like in our pools at least. Like
yes, in our pools, I think so. I thought that I had to. I thought that yeah. I think this is a better matchup than my Varks, than my Death Chasers and my Varks would have been here.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Great Spears are just insane. With, like, especially, they're like micros. And like, they're one of the few units who really would actually love to win first. So, like,
yeah, getting
it's right. It's just like you can't leave this. You can't leave the start zone because you feel like you take 4s or whatever you do, and then it's such
Especially when you have well, with my build, you've got Arctos with them too, so it's 4/5s. Yeah, it's 4/5s, and they just like. But the thing is, like, I think my build has the ability to kill Adelburn much better than yours does, just because of Arctos. Like you can lead Adelburn. Like, yeah, like if Adelburn gets out sort of stuck by himself, if I can hit him with the whole pod, they're gonna put a lot of skulls into him. Whereas like, yeah, obviously without. I mean, Malvi's good, but he's not. Yeah, no, it is absolutely for sure. Like it's hard to get. Yeah, I wanted all the decisions where you put every single Death Chaser to be hard. It's like, where do I?
I didn't know. Like, I guess you probably didn't have the chance. Like, I don't know if would it be worth keeping a gray able to sort of threaten the last one on Astrid.
Well, I was going to, but the problem was once you backed up. Yeah, Adelburn having 8 move was a huge issue that whole time because I couldn't. There was a lot of places I couldn't go because Adelburn could have engaged me. And then also,
you would like to threaten Astrid, but
right.
It's
the other thing I came down to about it was like if you did go back to Astrid, you were going to be 2 moves away from getting to me. So it was like I decided to keep the Death Chase to keep the Vark safer, and then just like give you the +1 attack, but then make that guy stay out of the fight.
Yeah.
No, I mean it's a good glyph. Like if I had a way to.
I have 0 OM risk. That's the main reason I didn't mind it. Like
sure.
Nice,
but you can also just retreat a Death Chaser to your start zone to accomplish the same thing though, without Astrid. Yeah. It's possible there was an opening for me to do it. I didn't see a point where I felt safe moving a Death Chaser that direction or a Grey Spirit that direction.
Otherwise, you would have got it for it for sure.
Yeah, that was the only time where I was able to threaten it, like well though. And also like I mean, Narak has disengage and has 10 move there, like. It's really hard for me to get a Grey Spirit like threatenable down there.
He's in this build because he's not important to keep alive because he's protecting 6 chasers.
Yeah.
So you can really like I'm just throwing. I hope you.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I did because he was the only target. I was trying to attack other targets when I could, but yeah. Alas. Cool. Oh, alrighty. Well, GG's. Good luck in playoffs.
See you in final.
Cool. Alrighty. Catch you later. Is what it is. Pretty happy with how I played it out-wise. Like I said in that chat, I think that if I kill the guy, well, if I win the round 2 initiative, like the round 2 initiative is the biggest roll in this game by far, like massive roll. Ended up being pretty close here at the end, mostly because Lahire went a little bit nuts compared to what he should have done. Like Lahire should have died way sooner than he did. Which is, what is. Well. Yep, I think it's mostly played right. I think that round 2 initiative is big. Just gotta win it. Just gotta win it. Alrighty. Gonna go ahead and kill the stream. I will see y'all again probably next for round 1 of the playoffs of this. Hopefully. Probably that, and then OST game 1 after that. But it could be flipped. Who knows? Anyways, till then.